Hey guys, it's the Bat back again with another video of books that I picked up in my journeys. Little odds and ends and filler books and just some little surprises here and there. Let's start with Hanna-Barbera's Laugh Olympics, issue number 2. Uh, this was more or less a book from my childhood. Well, not really my childhood, because I think, at this time, I was either preteen or teen. I can't remember, but I do remember the characters vividly. Um, because they were basically the staple of my childhood back then. We didn't have video games and cell phones and all this other kind of stuff to occupy your time. And basically, we look forward to the Saturday morning cartoons and after school specials. I don't know. Well, I'm talking to a different crowd. I'm from a different generation. But back then, that was what, as a child growing up, what you look forward to was Saturday morning cartoons and during the week after school, specials or whatever cartoons that came on then here in the Maryland area. What was big was, even though I was on the Eastern Shore, was Ultraman. And on the Eastern Shore, the reception was so terrible, you would get, you'd barely get a picture. But I would sit there and try to see Ultraman, and barely seeing it and barely hearing it, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. But going on a tangent, let me reel myself back in. But You know, these books are basically stuff that remind me of my childhood. Hanna-Barbera's TV Stars, issue number 3. Um, Another book from back that reminded me of my childhood, especially with Space Ghost and Herculoid. This was like, I picked up, most of these books I picked up, I got on the cheap. This is Brave and the Bold number 4. The reason I picked this up because of Supergirl and Lobo. The the Supergirl movie. Um, Basically, the synopsis is that Lobo is a big deal in the movie, um, and we all know that Lobo will be in the movie. So this is kind of like a spec book. Take it with a grain of salt. Because I'm not telling anybody to buy anything. You buy what you want, whatever. And this is Brave and the Bold issue number 2 with Green Lantern and Supergirl. Both of them done by George Perez and written by Mark Waid, the late great George Perez. Picked up Punisher Armory number 3, which was a cool book. I like that Joe Jusko cover. It's really nice. This is a Fantastic Four issue number 60. Now, what's perplexing about this book, this was a 25-cent issue. This one is a $2.25 issue, and it's a newsstand. Um, I don't know if it might be a little on the rare side or not, but I picked it up nonetheless. Marvel Age, I just like the cover. Fantastic Four, issue number 537. This is the second printing with Doctor Doom holding Thor's hammer. Black and white sketch. Well, not sketch. It's just a black and white version. Spider Boy, issue number 13. I think it's the first appearance of the new Spider Girl or whatever. And issue number 14. Like I said, these are like dollar books that I picked up. You gotta excuse my voice is cracking. Manhunter. I picked up a couple of these Zero covers from Zero Hour back in the day when they basically retooled DC Universe. This is Manhunter Zero issue. Fate. 0 issue. Guy Gardner, Warrior, 0 issue, and Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, 0 issue. I already have all these, but I saw them, they were in immaculate condition, so I just grabbed them anyway. Always pick up the cartoon versions of DC and Marvel characters. Adventures in the DC Universe, issue number 1. Pick that up. This book I've been looking for. Every time I found it, it was in real bad shape, but I finally found a really good copy. You gotta give it its own introduction. How did the old song go? The eyes of the Rangers are upon you. Chuck Norris and Karate Commandos, issue number 1. I've been looking for a real decent copy of it for my Star Comics collection. So happy to have that. Sound like Mr. Haney. Start with, for those who don't understand, Mr. Haney was from a show called Green Acres. Okay. Star Trek, George Perez cover from DC. I got another copy of that. A David Aja cover for Scarlet Witch number 1. Picked up another copy of that. Another copy of Wonder Woman number 1. Boy, this character disappeared real quick. The new Wonder Woman. Where'd she go? In fact, I don't even understand why they brung Trinity out. Because, I mean, now you got too many. This is like with Spider-Man and everything else. There's just so many derivatives of the main characters that it kind of waters down the actual character. But I really did like this version of Wonder Woman. But Lord knows what happened to her. She fell off the face of the earth. Lobo Unbound, number 1. This was hot for a minute. 0, issue number 1. Power of Shazam. These are all first issues that I picked up. Power of Shazam, number 1. Ultra Girl. I didn't even know this book existed. But this was at the time when I had left comics. I basically started collecting comics back in the late 70s, early 80s. And all the way up until somewhere in the 90s. I guess my turning point was when they did the Spider-Man thing, when all of a sudden Spider-Man had all these clones and stuff. It turned me off so bad that I stopped collecting comic books. I was done. And basically I sat out for like 10 years. Came back in the early 2000s and picked back up again. But I was really, I mean, that Clone Saga was the worst thing I ever read in my natural life. It ran on, and you could tell they were like doing issue after issue by guessing. They kept adding on to it. They didn't know how to end it. They just kept dragging it on and dragging it on. And it just was a total mess, in my opinion. Some people like the Clone Saga. That was a major turning point in my comic book collecting. It turned me off so bad, that I just had to take a break from comics. I wasn't even intending on coming back, but I can't remember what book brought me back. But but apparently I missed a couple of things. This I've never seen. Ultra Girl, issue number 1, period. I don't know if that's an Adam Hughes cover. It kind of looks like early Hughes, but I don't know for sure. Found another copy of Wonder Man, issue number 1. And I was surprised that they're still going ahead with the Wonder Man movie. I thought they had canceled it. But it looks like they're going full steam ahead. Fantastic Four. The Heroes Reborn. Return um, book with the Starburst. This is the Starburst variant cover. You know, they had one for Fantastic Four. I can't remember. Captain America. Not Thor. I think had one, and I'm not sure if the Hulk had one or not. I don't think so, but yeah, these were the Starburst covers. I picked this one up. Here we go with, like I said, with the derivatives. Spider-Man, End of the Spider-Verse, #1. Picked up another copy of Superman, Speeding Bullets. The Prestige Elseworld comic. Total Recall, #1 from Dynamite Comics. From Topps Comics, I picked this up. The True Story Dracula, Vlad the Impaler, issue #1 and issue #2. It was a 3-issue miniseries, and issue #3 was not there. These are just next set of books here are cover buys, and I already had this, but I just picked it up anyway for $1. Couldn't pass it up. Jackpot and Black Cat, issue #3. Fantastic Four, issue #19. Sue Storm, that's a beautiful cover of her. Fantastic Four, #20 with Human Torch and Thing. These are Alex Ross covers. #24. Beautiful, beautiful covers. Immortal Thor, #13 with Hercules and Thor. Look like at a diner and they're arm wrestling. The Incredible Hulk. Well, Hulk. I mean, I can't read this. I think it is the Incredible. Yeah, the Incredible Hulk, issue #60. It's cool. It's one of them days, people. One of those days. Ugh, can't get myself together. Don't have a voice. Comics are falling down. Issue #60, The Incredible Hulk. These Corbin covers of this is Banner, issue #3. Golly, Dad, I am really having a bad day today. Golly, Dad. And issue #4 by Corbin. Wow. This is a variant for Hulk, issue #2. I like this cover. Okay. Found this for $1. Spider-Woman, issue #7. Significance of that book, first appearance of something, I think the Assembly, new set of heroes or whatever. Always pick this up whenever I see it in the dollar bin. Justice League of America, #10, with Dream Girl, Black Canary, and Power Girl, by Michael Turner cover. Found these. I saw these one time 4 years ago on somebody's video, and I could never find them. But I found Thunderbolts, issue #77. Thunderbolts #78. #79. #80. and number 81. And the last book, that I got. Now, I was told when I got this that this was like a one per store book, like an appreciation book, that was given to each store, or well, I guess whatever store qualified. I'm not sure, but when I saw it, I had to have it. It's Star Wars Rebels, from Dark Horse, and I just never saw it before. I had to have it, and that's my haul. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give me a like. Spread the word. I'm trying to become more acclimated to trying to get on time with more videos, but it's a process. It's a process, but I'm getting there. Um, so, y'all guys, once again, thanks for stopping by. Y'all take care, be well, and I'll catch you on the next video. Goodbye.